everybody, and welcome to the Hayes High School Gymnasium, where tonight the Hayes High Indians, ranked #1 in the state in 5A, take on the Great Bend Panthers. I'm Howard Peters, and joining me tonight, Phil Mitchell. Phil, this ought to be a great one.
Ought to be a very emotion-filled game for the Hayes High Indians. This is senior night, and these senior guys, last game in this gymnasium, you know they're going to come out charged up and ready to go.
Well, tonight, the seniors from Hayes High going to be featured, as this is their last home game, at least regular season home game.
Michaelia Jackson, the daughter of Michael and Emily Jackson.
The Michaelia Jackson, one of the senior cheerleaders being announced here.
The daughter of Linda Ruder.
We've got Jamie Childers, another senior cheerleader for Hayes High.
And now for the girls basketball seniors. Amber Acevedo, team manager, the daughter of Randy and Marion Ryan.
Here's Amber Acevedo, a team manager for the girls.
This is senior night, and
Melissa Byer,
Indians being honored here. These are girls basketball players. Melissa Byer.
Certainly had a great career in this gymnasium, and I know Hayes High lady basketball is going to be sorry to see her go.
Maska, the daughter of Jack and Donna Maska.
And Abby Maska.
Sort of a bittersweet moment for the girls seniors. They wanted to get in here and get a win against Great Bend, but they certainly gave it their all, and they've got nothing to be ashamed of.
And
now the boys basketball.
Tremblay announced that time.
Stuart Keltner, the son of Rick and Paul.
Lindsay Tremblay. That is now Stuart Keltner, the son of the coach, basically.
Matt Wassinger, the son of Tom and Barbara
It's
Wassinger.
Rick Keltner, the head coach. And we have Matt Wassinger.
Philip Semino, the son of Dale and Paula Semino.
Phil Semino being announced.
Jeff Williams, the son of Doug and Marcy Williams.
And Jeff Williams, another senior.
Ryan Montgomery, the son of Tom and Ellen Montgomery.
Ryan Montgomery.
And Chris McGowan, the son of Stu and Pam McGowan.
And last but not least, the senior Stu McGowan.
Senior Chris McGowan.
Chris McGowan, the Stu, that's right.
Thank you, seniors. We'd like to wish you the best of luck with
That's why we have you up here. Keep me straight. Congratulations to all the Hayes High senior cheerleaders, women's basketball players, managers, and men basketball players. Now, our national anthem.
Miss C.J. Lair and Miss Danielle Phillips plays our national anthem.
And the Hayes High Pep Band with their rendition of the national anthem, and it's time for Hayes High basketball. We're ready for the starting lineups.
As you can see, the gymnasium filled to the brim, as it should be for a Hayes High Great Bend rivalry game like this one. It's no secret why they scheduled this game the last one of the year.
Boy, just electricity in the gymnasium.
The starters from Great Bend. Number 21, 5'11" senior, Matt Toole.
Number 21, Matt Toole, a 5'11" senior for Great Bend. Number 23, Matt Hafner, 5'6" junior. And number 30, Ryan Erb, a 6'6" junior. Number 31, Brandon Mauler, a 6'4" junior. And number 32, Clint Snyder, a 6'5" senior. For the Hayes High Indians, number 15 is Stu Keltner. Number 21, a 6'4" senior, Matt Wassinger. Number 22, Phil Seminole, a 5'11" senior. Number 33, another senior, Jeff Williams at 6'1". And number 34, starting tonight, Ryan Montgomery, number 12, and senior, number 54, Chris McGowan. The coach, all-time win leader for Hayes High, Rick Keltner, and for the Great Bend Panthers, Jeff Langer.
Got to stand up for my father on that one. Coach Keltner is the winningest boys coach in Hayes High history.
Well, that's true.
Mitchell, winningest coach in Hayes High history.
And
Respect meant to Coach Keltner.
good point, and respects to both of those wonderful coaches. Your father, a great coach for many years.
I'm sure he would have yelled at me if I wouldn't have pointed that out. So.
McGowan will jump it up.
I think the matchup we have in the jump circle right now is a key matchup tonight, McGowan versus Snyder. We're going to have to see how Hayes High can handle Snyder. He's a very versatile 6'5" forward, but he'll step out and shoot that three as well.
Right off the bat,
McGowan takes it down low, and Snyder gets a foul on that first possession, so they go right after Snyder. He picks up his first foul. Actually, it looks like this one was called on Ryan Erb, away from the ball.
McGowan missing the first. Misses the second. And Great Bend comes out of there with it. Great Bend does a nice job working it around. McGowan skies high with the rebound. Keltner working out front. Wassinger will take a look now. Keltner with the three, bounces away. Great Bend will come out of there with it.
There's a nice pass into Snyder there. He can't get it to fall though.
And the bucket is just clogged for both teams.
Not surprised to see a few jitters at the start of this game. There's a lot of electricity you can feel in the building. May take a little while for the both sides to burn off that nervousness and get playing here. Good job by Wassinger keeping that possession alive.
Jeff Williams missing the three.
Matt Toole not giving Kellner any room to try to get open out there.
The Indians going with an all-senior lineup here to start the ball game in honor of senior night. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first period.
Good help by the defense that time. Jeff Williams guarding Clint Snyder. He's given up a few inches, so when Snyder gets the ball down low, he's going to need help. That time he got it from Wassinger and then from McGowan. Two guys coming in there to help out. Created that turnover. Indians coming back the other way.
Still scoreless. McGowan has the ball batted away, but Indians will retain possession. Over 2 minutes have been run off the clock and no score. Now Keltner works it. Wassinger wants to take a look. Wassinger with the three. Bouncing away. McGowan, nice job underneath. He can't hit it. Now Wassinger again. Won't go. Wow, Phil.
I don't know what to say. I thought all three of those were about to go in. McGowan doing a great job fighting to get that rebound. Took some contact on the shot, couldn't get it to fall. Wassinger, same way. They're really working hard out there for every possession, every loose ball. We could go 2 or 3 minutes before we see a basket.
Actually, we've gone 2.5 minutes without a basket. 2.5 minutes without a point. It's 0-0 with 5:30 left here.
Well, we may go 2 more. See both teams really working hard on defense.
Marcus Watts now in the ball game at the point. Wassinger had a look. Now he'll drive the lane, puts it up, and he breaks the ice. Nice job by Wassinger. 2-0. The Indians take the lead.
Wassinger breaks his man down, splits the help, took some contact, but he's great at finishing those layups.
Would you believe it? 3 minutes off the clock and 2 points have been scored. Seminole high for the rebound.
Watts guarded by Snyder. There's an interesting matchup. Watts at 5'11", Snyder at 6'5", but like I said, he's pretty mobile for that height.
Watts with a great drive. He skied high and is fouled. Shot won't fall, but boy, that was a nice move to the bucket.
It was a nice move. He's got a bigger man guarding him. That time he tried to take advantage of, get around him. Snyder's got a huge wingspan, got a piece of that ball, but it looks like he also got a piece of the hand. That's his first foul. It's going to be important for the Panthers to keep him on the floor and out of foul trouble.
And a word from our sponsors as Watts puts in the first one. A&A Coors Recycling. Don't throw it away. Recycle those aluminum cans, glass, and cardboard. Bring it to A&A Coors Recycling, East 8th Street in Hayes. Open Monday through Friday, 1 to 5, and Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon.
So Watts gets 1 out of 2. Panthers coming back the other way.
Shot missing. Kellner pulls it out. Indians leading 3-0. Almost 4 minutes run off the clock and 3 points scored. Great Bend is scoreless in 4 minutes.
Well, we've seen that a lot from the Indians. They pride themselves to see how long they can keep their opponents from getting on the board. They've done a pretty good job this year. It's a nice backside rebound by Wassinger. Good decision by Semino there. Didn't have anything in the lane. Pulls it out. Watts will set it back up.
Very deliberate. Now Wassinger kicks it out to Williams. Williams. And Marcus Watts with the three. And Great Bend wants a timeout here. Coach Langer's had enough for a minute. Indians lead at 6-0 with 3:30 left.
This game is brought to you tonight by Advantage Glass Plus, the best in truck accessories and more. With car and van accessories, Also auto glass installed or repaired at the shop or at your location. That's Advantage Glass plus a whole lot more. North Highway 183 in Hayes, listed in the Feist area-wide yellow pages, locally owned and operated.
And Commercial Builders, Inc. has earned a reputation for keeping construction costs under control by building on target, on time, and on budget. Commercial Builders, Inc., 2717 Canal Boulevard, listed in the Feist area-wide yellow pages. Well, we've run off 4.5 minutes, and the Great Bend Panthers have not scored. And they still don't score as Watts comes up with the big rebound. The Indians lead it here 6-0. There's a backside lob to Watts, up and in. What a pass, and what timing by Marcus Watts. Wow.
Incredible lob there by Kelby. Had a man right in his face. He was all the way out at the hash mark, some probably 40 feet from the basket, put it right on the money, and great concentration by Watts. He loves that shot.
How many times do you see the point guard come in and do that, Phil, at the high school level?
It's really spectacular to see him do that. He does it with such ease. Kellner to the basket, couldn't get the ball to fall, but he will go to the line.
You know, one of the things, and you hate to compare teams, but this team compared to last year's team, it seems to me that this year's team is playing more as a unit, not quite as much emphasis on the big man inside. Not to say that the big guy isn't a force, but you seem to have all 5 players in the flow of the game.
That's right. When Hayes High's out on the floor, there's almost a mechanical feel to it. Doesn't matter who's got the open shot, they'll take it. If they miss, there's going to be someone there for the rebound. Very dependable, very consistent is another key to their success so far this year.
Brett Unrein now in the ballgame, number 13 for the Indians. Stuart Keltner comes out of there with it. Indians lead it 8-0, 2 minutes and 25 seconds left, and Coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout.
This game is brought to you tonight by Eagle Communications, locally providing cutting-edge technology and quality entertainment for pennies a day, supplying the access for local television programming you won't find anywhere else. Like this local game you're watching right now. You won't find it on any satellite system. It's only available through your local cable company, Eagle Cable TV and Internet, 2300 Hall in Hayes.
G-Dubs and G. Willikers. Delicious sandwiches, soups, salads, and burgers with daily lunch specials at both locations. G-Dubs also offers a dinner menu, including steaks, chicken, and more. G-Dubs in the Centennial Center next to the bowling alley, and G. Willikers, 507 West 7th Street in Hayes. Check them both out today.
Indians try a quick set play there. They got McGowan at the high post, Simno with the back cut. Panthers ready for it, get a hand on it, goes out of bounds.
Indians now get it into McGowan. McGowan turnaround jumper. It'll fall 10-0. The Indians have held the Great Bend Panthers scoreless now for nearly 6 minutes. Lead pass. Marcus Watts, great job of timing on the layup. And the Indians with a 12-0 burst here in the first period. 1:45 left in this first period of play. And look at that defense, Phil.
Great Bend really looks out of tempo right now. They're struggling just to keep the ball. They're not really even getting it inside that three-point arc. Look where they're having to run their offense right now. Some 40 feet away from the basket. Credit that to Hayes High's strong ball pressure. Looks like we're going to get a reach foul there on...
That's Unrein on the foul.
Just his first and just the first Indian team foul.
Six and a half scoreless minutes for Great Bend here in the first period.
Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Indians.
Marcus Watts brings it up. Indians set up. They isolate Watts. Has a three, misses. Great Bend comes out of there with it, but looks like a foul has been spotted.
It's like we're calling a foul after the shot on the floor. I didn't really hear a whistle that time.
Didn't either.
but it will stay with Hayes High. They will key it in underneath.
Keltner checks back in for Unrein, and now Montgomery will see the floor for the first time, and he comes in for Phil Semino. Wassinger does a nice job getting out, getting the ball in play.
Watts wanted to pull the trigger there, just didn't get it off. He's got to keep in mind he's got a much taller man guarding him. He's going to need a little bit more room to get those shots off tonight.
Nice feed inside, now kicked right back out. Keltner to McGowan, missing. Montgomery, great job. Wow, that's hustle by Ryan Montgomery from the backside.
One of the smallest men on the court, just crashing the boards hard, gets rewarded for that effort there. Sometimes you'll work real hard to get those rebounds that don't fall.
And after 7.5 minutes, Great Bend finally gets a bucket. They trail it 14-2 here. The Indians almost shut Great Bend out here in the first period. They take him down to 7.5 minutes before Great Bend scores.
Seal finally broken by Micah Kyle there, number 15.
Keltner with the three, missing. And that's going to end the first period here. The Hayes High Indians lead this one 14-2. And we'll take this opportunity to talk about some of our wonderful sponsors, starting with Golden Plains Credit Union. Between games and practices, we know how busy you are. That's why we offer free student checking and the convenience of having an ATM card with 24-hour access to your accounts. Stop by and talk to one of our friendly representatives and sign up today. Golden Plains Credit Union, where you belong.
Also brought to you tonight by Insurance Planning, where you insure with confidence for business, personal, life, and health. You always know you're getting the right coverage at the right price. That's Insurance Planning Incorporated with offices in Hayes, Russell, and Great Bend.
Jerry Luter's Accounting, annual tax preparation and tax planning for the future. Take the busy work out of your business with monthly accounting services, payroll, and year-end reports. Jerry Luter's Accounting, located at 1011 Centennial in Hayes.
One more in here, also brought to you tonight by M&D Excavating. If you need it dug up, dug out, or just plain moved around, call M&D Excavating. Bobcats, loaders, dump trucks, ditchers, graders, call Daryl or Vaughn. They're the best boring people you can find. Directional boring, that is. Complete excavating services from M&D Excavating.
So we begin play in the second period here with the Indians leading it 14-2. On the floor for the Indians, Montgomery, Keltner, Wassinger, along with Marcus Watts at the point, and the big guy, McGowan, Chris McGowan at the center spot.
Great Bend being very patient here on their first possession. Tries to get it into Snyder. Nothing going.
Beautiful lead pass. And Keltner gets the shot. He's fouled, and a great down court pass from the quarterback out there, Marcus Watts.
That's something we've been able to see Marcus evolve over the last couple seasons. Maybe a year ago, you would have seen him put a lot more heat on that, try to bullet pass to him. He's putting an air under it, let Keltner run underneath it, and just a fearless take by Stu there. Went right into his defender. I don't know how he got that one to fall, and I'm glad to see he got up okay. He landed pretty hard.
16-2, and now make it 17. Indians lead it, 7:19 left here, and boy, the Hayes High Indians have come out smoking tonight. Great rotation on defense.
This is just textbook help side defense by the Indians here. You notice ball in the corner, no Indian on the far side of the floor. They're all in the lane helping out right now. When it comes to the top, they'll rotate back up.
One of the...
We're going to have Wassinger going through a screen here.
One of the hallmarks of the success of Coach Rick Keltner, as you well know as a former player, is his attention to tenacious defense.
Yeah, when you're on the court for Coach Kelman, he wants you, especially on defense, to be giving your all. You know, if you're going to rest, it's going to be on the offensive end. So we got a double dribble that time on Snyder, put it down with 2 hands, picked it up, and put it down again. Can't do that, and it's going to go back the other way.
17-2, the Indians continue to lead it here. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half of play. It's been all Indians in this half. Great Bend did not score until the 7-minute and 30-second mark of the first period, and they have not scored since. McGowan, turnaround jumper missing.
Time they set up an isolation for Chris. He's fading away from the basket. He seems to be most successful when he goes at it, so maybe he needs to give a head fake and get his defender moving.
Good speed and quickness. Did you see how quick Marcus Watts came out of there after the steal? He just burst by the defender.
He had 3 defenders in front of him. By the time he made it up the floor, while dribbling even, he'd blown by all 3. And I think there's a little hesitation by Great Bend on who should pick him up. No one did, and he got an easy 2 out of it.
You
know,
know,
we got a timeout on the floor.
Fun kid to watch. We've been watching him in football. Of course, a multi-talented athlete. We'll finish up the basketball season, hopefully at state action, and then we'll watch him in track. He's a great trackster, as he pointed out, as you saw that last effort. Go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry.
Just a chance to talk about some of our fine sponsors here. This game brought to you tonight by USD 489 Hayes Public Schools, where children always come first. Also, the Horseshoe Bar and Grill. There's always something for everyone at the Horseshoe. Great appetizer trays, steaks, hamburgers, sandwiches, even a children's menu. The kitchen offers daily specials and is open 7 days a week. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. That's the Horseshoe, located at 8th and Vine in Hayes.
Five minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first period. The Indians lead it 19-2. Great Bend Panthers attacking here. And number 30, I believe, on the bucket.
Number 30, Ryan Earp there gets the easy 2.
And so the 4th point comes here with 5:25 left in the second period. Now the Indians with a turnover. Well, they haven't had many of those tonight.
Thinking back, that's the only one I can remember. That time they got it into Wassinger and tried to go a quick inside-out pass to Semino. Threw it behind him, and there's an over and back violation.
Well, this is good to see as the Indians prepare for sub-state action, getting ready to move on.
You like to go into the postseason with, go in there on a good note, and they're definitely going to do that if they can keep this up tonight. Really putting a hurt on Great Bend so far.
Williams. Now Unrein, nice pass to Wassinger, very unselfish. Matt can't make it, but hustles and gets the ball back. Boy, that is good hustling basketball.
You love to see that. Sometimes players will put their head down after missing a shot like that. Matt keeps working, keeps the ball alive.
Keltner misses the layup, and Great Bend gets it back. Indians have gone a bit cold now. High arching three-point attempt missing. Williams picks it up, then back to Keltner.
Great Bend wanted a charge there. Now the player had to give Williams room to come down. He did not. No call. Good call. Of course, if I was wearing red and black, I'd probably be complaining too. So we got a timeout called by Hayes High before a double dribble. And it will stay with Hayes High as far as I can tell. So we got a timeout on the floor. 4:15 to go in this first half of play. This game brought to you tonight by RDH Electric. Contractors providing quality electrical work to schools, hospitals, businesses, educational institutions, community centers, and more. Lighting up your residential, commercial, or industrial life. It's RDH Electric, who's proud to be a supporter of area youth. Located at 800 East 12th Street in Hayes.
OK Video, where Super Tuesdays are a hit with everyone because OK Video receives shipments of the newest releases. And Super Tuesday is also 2 for 1 day. That's 2 movies or 2 games for the price of 1. It's OK Video, your entertainment source. 13th and Vine in Hayes. Now the Indians leading it here with 4 minutes left, 19-4. They're in possession of the ball and attacking this great Bend defense. Now Williams puts it up. He hits it. That's a 3. Boy, the Indians have probably 4 players that can hit the 3.
They have a very balanced attack. They can go inside or out with Wassinger and McGowan down low. And looks like we got a 3-pointer there by number 23, Matt Hafner. His first basket of the game.
And Hayes High with another timeout.
Well, this dead ball gives us a chance to talk about Strong Room Supports. Since 1978, Strong Room Supports has been keeping pro, college, high school, and youth athletes on the playing field with their complete line of sports protection products. Strong Room Sports Protection, keeping you in the game. This game is also brought to you by T-Bones, a great place to meet before and after the game, and a great place to watch a Cable 14 game of the week. 9 TVs, including 3 big screens. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the best homemade pizza and pasta around, plus great steaks, burgers, sandwiches, and munchies. The pizza oven's open until they close. That's T-Bones, 113 Centennial Center in Hayes.
And the Meckenstock Group. The future's not that far away, and you'll be able to manage in the future if you manage your investments today. Your college and retirement funding specialist since 1937. The Meckenstock Group, Main Street Securities, 1407 Main in downtown Hayes. 3 minutes, 35 seconds remain here in the first half. The Hayes High Indians lead this one 22-7. Keltner underneath, gets it back to Williams. Williams puts it up again, hits another 3. Williams on fire.
You think he wants to have a good showing in his last game in this gym?
Boy, all these seniors out here, they have come to play tonight. 25-7.
Great hustle there by Unrein, just fighting through picks, gets screened down to his knees, still keeps his man from driving on him.
3 minutes left. That was a nice move underneath. The bucket's going to count. Number 43 at the line.
Trent Oliver there with a nice up and under. Unrein picks up the foul, went for the ball fake, got him on the arm. Oliver the line to try and complete a 3-point play here. Well, we got a break in the action. Gives me a chance to talk about the print shop. The print shop knows how particular you can be. Everything has to be just right. And at the print shop, you can be assured that it will be. When it has to be letter perfect, it's printed at the print shop, 2010A, Vine Street in Hayes.
Well, the free throw misses. And it's going to be a jump ball coming out of there. Indians will have the possession arrow, so with 2:55 left here, they'll go on the attack, leading 25-9. Keltner drives, puts it up and in. Nice baseline move by Keltner. 27-9 now. The Indians continue to put the pressure on.
Good job of Keltner there, making his own room for the shot. He went baseline, he was underneath the basket, made it a point to jump out away from the basket and gave him room to put that shot up and in.
I am just tremendously impressed with Hayes High Indians' defensive effort tonight.
Ooh, a good idea there, trying to find Keltner on the backside, a little too much on it, a little behind him, and it goes out into the Hayes High band. So we got 2:15 to go in the first half, 27-9. Hayes High out to a commanding 18-point lead. Down to Snyder, it's knocked away, and Watts comes away with it.
Now Marcus Watts will attack underneath the Keltner. Keltner works it, comes back the other way. What a move, Phil.
Keltner's got a nice inside game. We haven't seen that yet this year, but he's being guarded by number 15, Micah Kyle. Kyle a senior, but he's only about 5'9". Keltner's got some inches on him and some size, and he's using it to his advantage in the last couple baskets here.
Indians lead it 29-9, a 20-point lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the first half of play. Now, from out front, Seminole took a big three-pointer. He missed it. but an Indian was called underneath, and that may be Wassinger, and I imagine
374-108. 374-108.
I've got him with 2 fouls, so
you're right.
We'll go ahead and have him. He'll sit down. Montgomery checks into the game for him.
Yeah, you want to get Wassinger out of there with 2. You don't want 3 on him going into the second half.
With only 1:23 to go in the first half, no need to have him in there and pick up a silly foul.
McGowan skies for the rebound. And with a minute left, the Indians will take it down a bit slowly and set up, run some clock.
Snyder, the senior leader for Great Bend, yet to score tonight. He's got probably 5 or 6 shots down low, hasn't got any of them to fall. Indians going to run a weave here. There's still 45 seconds on the clock. It's not that they're playing back, because here's a good example. If they get a chance to get it down there, they'll take it out and they'll go ahead and pull it back out and reset again here. .26 seconds here. Indians still working it around.
Well, the Indians, you can tell the Indians have spent some floor time with this.
Now about 15 seconds, going to get ready to trigger it here.
Now they'll attack.
Semino had trouble get open there.
One second left. Fall away jumper missing. And a little bit disjointed there in the last play, but the Indians lead it by 20, 29-9 as the first half comes to an end. Folks, don't go away. We'll be back with all the second half action of tonight's ball game after a few minutes and messages from our sponsors.
Cable 14 Local Sports, high school basketball, brought to you by
NexTech, your Alltel authorized agent, helping you survive the technology outback.
A&A Coors Recycling. Don't throw it away. Recycle those aluminum cans, glass, and cardboard. Just bring it into A&A Coors Recycling, East 8th Street in Hayes.
the best in truck, car, and van accessories and more. Advantage Glass Plus. Auto glass installed or repaired at the shop or at your location. Advantage Glass Plus, North Highway 183, listed in the Feist area-wide yellow pages.
Commercial Builders Incorporated has earned a reputation for keeping construction costs under control by building on target, on time, and on budget. Commercial Builders Incorporated, 2717 Canal Boulevard, Hayes, listed in the Feist area-wide yellow pages.
Be sure and ask about Eagle Cable's high-speed internet access and the new digital cable service. More channels, more of your favorite programming, including 30 music channels, all with digital clarity. Eagle Cable TV and Internet.
G-Dubs and G. Willikers, delicious sandwiches, soups, salads, and burgers with daily specials at both locations. G-Dubs also offers a dinner menu including steaks, chicken, and more. G-Dubs in the Centennial Center next to the bowling alley, and G. Willikers, 507 West 7th in Hayes.
Free student checking and the convenience of having an ATM card with 24-hour access to your accounts. Golden Plains Credit Union, where you belong. 2720 Broadway in Hayes.
Insurance planning, where you insure with confidence for business, personal, life, and health. You always know you're getting the right coverage at the right price. Insurance Planning Incorporated with offices in Hayes, Russell, and Great Bend.
Jerry Luter's Accounting, annual tax preparation and tax planning for the future. Take the busy work out of your business with monthly accounting services, payroll, and year-end reports. Jerry Luter's Accounting, 1011 Centennial in Hayes.
If you need it dug up, dug out, or just plain moved around, call M&D Excavating. Bobcats, loaders, dump trucks, ditchers, graders, call Daryl or Vaughn. They're the best boring people you can find. Directional boring, that is. Complete excavating services. M&D Excavating.
USD 489, Hayes Public Schools, where children always come first.
There's something for everyone at the Horseshoe. Great appetizer trays, steaks, hamburgers, sandwiches, even a children's menu. Daily specials open 7 days a week. The Horseshoe, 8th and Vine and Hayes.
Contractors providing quality electrical work to schools, hospitals, businesses, educational institutions, community centers, and more. Light up your residential, commercial, or industrial life. RDH Electric is proud to be a supporter of area youth. RDH Electric Incorporated, 800 East 12th in Hayes.
Super Tuesdays are a hit with everyone because OK Video receives shipments of the newest releases. And Super Tuesday is also 2 for 1 day. 2 movies or 2 games for the price of 1. OK Video, your entertainment source, 13th and Vine and Hayes.
No job is too big or too small for the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Build it, fix it. If it can be done, they can do it. In steel, stainless steel, aluminum, no matter what type of metal, on location or in the shop. Nobody beats the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Steel Fabrications, East Highway 40 Bypass in Hayes.
Since 1978, Stromgren Supports has been keeping pro, college, high school, and youth athletes on the playing field with their complete line of sports protection products. Stromgren Sports Protection, keeping you in the game.
T-Bones, a great place to meet before and after the game. 9 TVs, including 3 big screens. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best homemade pizza and pasta around, plus great steaks, burgers, sandwiches, and munchies. T-Bones, 113 Centennial Center, Hayes.
The future's not that far away, and you'll be able to manage in the future if you manage your investments today. Your college and retirement funding specialist since 1937, the Meckenstock Group, Main Street Securities, 1407 Main, downtown Hayes.
The print shop knows how particular you can be. Everything has to be just right. And at the print shop, you can be assured that it will be. When it has to be letter perfect, it's printed at the print shop, 2010A Vine Street in Hayes.
Through the dedication of time, talent, and money by alumni, parents, and friends, TMP Marion remains one of the finest high schools in our nation. Thomas More Prep Marion. Give them 4 years, they'll give you a lifetime.
Wendy's for fast, friendly service, a clean atmosphere, and some of the best tasting burgers in Kansas, and a whole lot more. Drive on in and check it out today. Tell them Dave sent you. Wendy's, 1800 Vine in Hayes.
M&V Floor Covering and Twilis Fabrics, your one-stop pro flooring center. Free estimates and expert installation. Nearly 40 years of trusted local service. M&V Floor Covering and Twilis Fabrics, 2005 General Custer, Hayes.
Walmart, always low prices, always Walmart, always.
Purdy's Pharmacy, expanded to serve you better. A large selection of vitamins and herbs, medical equipment like walkers and wheelchairs, sugar-free candy, and of course everything for those athletic aches and pains, including Stromgren Support. Purdy's Pharmacy, 2505 Canterbury Drive in Hayes.
Welcome back to the Hayes High School Gymnasium, where we're ready to start the second half of action. The Hayes High Indians leading the Great Bend Panthers here 29-9. Great Bend will take possession to open this second half.
Quick scoring rundown for Hayes High. Marcus Watts with 5, Stuart Kellner with 7, Matt Watzinger with 2, Jeff Williams with 6, Ryan Montgomery with 2, and Chris McGowan with 2.
And big number 30 sticks it in for Great Bend. That's Ryan Irv now, 29-11.
Scoring for Great Bend so far, Micah Kyle with 2, Matt Hafner with 5. I'm sorry, with 3. Ryan Irv with 4 now, and Trent Oliver with 2.
Number 32, Clinton Snyder, going to be called for a foul.
It's going to be his second foul.
Well, it was all Hayes High Indians in the first half as they led it 29-9 at halftime. Great Bend did not score in the first period until the 7-minute and 30-second mark. Then they picked up 7 points in the second period.
Good job of following his shot there by Watzinger. Came up short. His man didn't put a rear end on him, and he took it right back to the hole.
Bill Seminole with the shot, missing. Pulled out of there by Snyder. And Great Bend will attack.
So we're going to have a foul away from the ball on McGowan there. He's not quite sure what he did. It's only his first foul, though. First Indian team foul.
And Chris is going to have a seat. He'll get a little rest.
Dangerous pass there.
Great Bend keeps the ball alive. And the ball gets stuck.
You don't see that too often. That results in a jump ball alternate possession. Great Bend got it first, so Hayes High will take control. I don't think I've ever met anyone that could do that if they tried to put it up there.
29-11. The Indians lead it here. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left. And spotted for the foul, number 23, Matt Hafner. That'll be the second team foul for Great Bend.
It's a nice set play there by the Indians. We got it into Williams. Wassinger throwing it in, gets a nice back screen from McGowan, gets a nice open lob. There's Ryan Erb with his fourth point of the third quarter here, his sixth on the night.
31-13, the Indians lead it here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third period. The action not as furious this quarter as it was in first half. The Indians don't seem quite as aggressive.
Indians being very patient. Great Bend is not quite as aggressive on offense. We're going to have an offensive foul there on Kellner. Tried not to jump into him, but he still landed on top of him. Good call by the official. That's Stewart's first foul, I'm sorry.
Second team foul for the Indians. And Great Bend goes back on the attack.
Indians into a jump trap there. Out of bounds, but it'll stay with Great Bend. Both teams playing signature Western Athletic Conference high-pressure man-to-man this game so far. Haven't seen any zone.
Wassinger going to be called with the foul that time. And
that's his third personal.
McGowan will come in and Matt will come take a rest.
Matt, the only Indian in foul trouble. He has 3, Unrein with 2.
And a three-pointer as Matt Thule hits it, and Great Bend clawing their way back here a bit.
They've come out and shown something this second half. Signs of life. They've been hitting their outside shots. Maybe that's what they need to do to get back into this ball game.
Well, they've outscored the Indians 7-2 here in this period. And that's something the Indians, don't like. They pride themselves in winning every quarter.
Marcus with a nice drive to the basket. He was fouled and he'll shoot 2. Foul on Snyder. That's his third foul. So that could be key for the Panthers as well. They need him on the court for his size and his scoring ability.
So Watts with the 2-shot foul, missing the first.
There's been one chink in the armor, so to speak, that we've seen from the Hayes High so far this year. It is that free throw shooting. That's something that they're going to need to work on once we get into postseason play. That can really determine a game when they get down to the wire.
The other thing is foul trouble because they're not real deep. The Indians.
Indians will play 7, maybe 8 players. So if they get someone on the bench, that really hurts them as far as energy at the end of the game. They'll get a lot more fatigued when they don't have as many bodies to throw out there.
4:30 left in the third period. Indians up 31-16.
People say the Indians are a deep team, but it's a deep 7. Each of those 7 players can give you quite a bit of contribution, but they only use 7 or 8.
Now Brandon Mauler with the bucket, and Great Bend climbs within 13. The Indians rather lethargic here in this third period. Now on the rebound, taken away by Great Bend, and Great Bend being the aggressor in this period.
Semino's going to get a foul there that time.
The Indians have only scored 2 points in this period.
Great Bend has 11, so it's an 11-2 run to start the second half of play for Great Bend. They can make it 13 if he can knock down both shots here.
Similar to the first period of play with Great Bend not scoring. Indians need to get a spark going. It's like they came out, Phil, in the second period and kind of lethargic in their play.
Well, you got to watch for that anytime you come out to a large lead. Go into the locker room at halftime. You come outside, you may not be quite as keyed up as you were. There may be a little bit of emotional letdown when you get out there. The crowd feels that it's on their hand, kind of gives you the feeling, but you don't need to come out there, emotionally charged up. Indians just need to get a few baskets here and stop this momentum that Great Bend has right now.
Great Bend back in the ball game now. Williams missing a three. And he travels with it. Great Bend gets it back. Thomas More Prep Marion High. Students from Korea, Mexico, Argentina, Thailand, Indonesia, and Japan bring exposure to a variety of international cultures to the TMP Marion family. TMP Marion reflects an atmosphere of home to its students. It's the goal of faculty and alumni to search for excellence, which stands behind the statement, give us 4 years and we'll give you a lifetime.
Toll with a big three-point attempt there, comes up short. Indians coming back the other way. Got McGowan down low, but a little late with that pass. McGowan does his best not to get a cheap foul there.
Boy, Great Bend has roared back in this period.
They certainly come out with a lot more intensity than we saw at the start of this game. The Indians got out to a rather sizable run.
That's going to be a charge.
Who else but Jeff Williams step in front of that one? He'll do every little thing that he needs to do for you if he's on your team. Really a great all-around player.
So the Indians with 4 team fouls, as do have the Great Bend Panthers. That foul was on number 33, Tyler Manwarren. Indians still with only 2 points in this period. They've gone nearly 5.5 minutes with just 2 points.
Maybe a case of the Indians being a little too patient out there, passing it around, not taking the open shot when they get it, and that's giving Great Bend more of an opportunity to get a steal, to create a turnover. When you get an open shot, you need to shoot it and knock it down.
Williams with the three. He hits it. That's the guy whose hands you want to get it in if you want to get something started again. And Jeff, what is that, the third or fourth three he's got tonight?
That's his third three-pointer. He's got 11 points on the evening.
34-20. Now Seminole with the rebound.
Williams spotted up again that time. He wanted to shoot another one.
Yeah, he knows when he's got the hot hand. Now Kellner, wow. I don't know how he got that one up and in, but he did.
He's showing some great post moves again. This time it was on Toole, an equally sized man. Just gave him a look over one shoulder, went back with the other way, gave a nice one-handed shot off the glass and in. Increases that Indian lead back to 16.
Wendy's invites you in for fast, friendly service, a clean atmosphere, and some of the best tasting burgers in Kansas, and a whole lot more. Drive on in and check it out today. Tell them Dave sent you. Wendy's, 1800 Vine in Hayes.
This game is also brought to you by Purdy's Pharmacy. Newly expanded, now tripled the size to serve you better. Large selections of vitamins and herbs, medical equipment, including walkers, wheelchairs, and lift chairs, sugar-free candy, great remedies for athletic aches and pains, including strong room supports, hearing aid service, friendly trusted prescription service, free delivery, and lots of suckers for the kids. That's Purdy's Pharmacy, 2505 Canterbury Drive in Hayes.
36-20, the Indians lead it here with 1:45 left in the third period. Great Bend throws it away, and Indians will get a chance to expand their lead now.
For the Great Bend Panthers to get back in this game, they're going to need to value each possession each chance to score, and they can't be turning the ball over if they want to chip away at the 16-point lead. Conversely, for the Indians, they need to do the same thing, not turn it over, get good shots, and they'll be all right.
Unrein with the three. Count it. As we said before, the Indians can have 4 people that can come out and shoot those trays.
Unrein had all day to get ready and set his feet for that one.
39-20. Williams, big rebound. Now the Indians have an opportunity to stretch the lead to 20.
Indians a lot more aggressive after that timeout.
Seminole kicks it back out to Wassinger. Very unselfish are the Indians.
They got Kellner again on the block, posting up. Number 13 this time, Nathan Hughes.
Now they're going to run it down and take one shot here at the end of the third quarter. They lead it 39-20.
Indians need to be wary of a trap here. They, in this offense, they'll dribble to the middle and throw to the corner. That's one of the favorite places for a defense to trap. Indians getting ready to trigger the offense here.
12 seconds, now they'll go. Unrein with the three-pointer. They got the shot they wanted. It misses. Now Wassinger tosses it up at the end of the period. Won't fall, but the Indians lead it 39-20. They've come back from a rather lethargic start in the third period to throw some points down the bucket, and they've stretched the lead back here to 39-20 at the end of 3. Bill, how about a little breakdown of scoring here at the end of 3?
Well, after 3 quarters of play, we have Marcus Watts with 5, Brett Unrein with 3 points, Stuart Kellner with 7, Matt Wassinger with 2, Jeff Williams now has 11 points, Ryan Montgomery with 2, and Chris McGowan with 2.
So some balanced scoring for the Indians. Of course, Jeff Williams with some key three-pointers.
Indians have really been doing it inside and out. They've been crashing the boards, rebounding well. They've also been able to knock down some outside shots, really stretching out the Great Bend defense.
So the Indians now 8 more minutes to ending up the regular season as the #1 5A team in the state.
And the Western Athletic Conference champions.
That they have tied up already, I believe. Do they not?
That's correct. This will make it official.
Foul is going to be called on Montgomery, I believe.
They'll send Evan Guerrero to the line.
On the floor, Montgomery, Wassinger, Watts, Seminole, and McGowan for the Indians. Guerrera hits the first one. He'll get another. 39-21 now. The Indians up by 18. 7:50 left in the ball game. And the Indians with a turnover.
Time pass a little too hot for Montgomery to handle. Great Bend sprung a half-court trap. Indians ready for it, just the pass a little too far out of bounds.
That's going to be a charge, and that's going to be a big foul because that's going to be number 4 on Clint Snyder.
Textbook defense there by Watts. They ran a set play for Snyder, trying to open him up with a skip pass on the other side. Watts fights around the pick, and instead of lunging out at his man, did a nice job of breaking down, getting into defensive stance, moving his feet, and caught Schneider's shoulder through the offensive foul.
Indians slowing things down here a bit. Very methodical and picking the ball up. And sticking it back in is Montgomery.
Second time tonight, Montgomery's crashed the boards and got a nice, easy basket for his troubles.
Well, one thing he does when he comes in, he brings some spirit to the floor.
He comes out there and he plays hard from the second he's in to the second he's out. Something the Indians needed in that third quarter. Came in there, gave him a little spark, gave him a little hustle.
That's number 2 on McGowan. 6 team fouls for the Indians, 5 for the Great Bend Panthers.
Just realized now the Great Bend Panthers, without the services of their center, Daniel Flick, number 44, he's a senior leader along with Snyder. Gives the Panthers a little bit more size down low, and I've got a feeling they're missing him right now.
Trenton Oliver hits a couple. 17-point lead for the Indians now, 41-24. Boy, that time Seminole had a wide open Ryan Montgomery downfield, missed him. Then as he spotted him, he picked the ball up and got called for the infraction.
Yeah, he saw Montgomery so open and kind of hurried a little bit to get that off instead of taking his time. Caused a violation there. Great hustle there by Watts, and it's going to go to the Indians because of it. Watts doing a good job against Kyle there, not using his hands to hand check, using his hips, moving them, caused Kyle to lose the ball, and then made a good dive to keep it alive. Ends up going off a Great Bend player.
Wassinger kicks it out.
We're going to have offense, I think, here on Watsinger. That's his
Great Bend's
first,
going to,
or his 4th personal foul, sorry.
Great Bend will be in the bonus situation here. They'll shoot a 1-and-1 as that was the Indians' 7th foul.
It's going to put number 30, Ryan Erb, on the line to shoot a 1-and-1. This game is brought to you tonight by M&V Floor Covering and Twilis Fabrics, your one-stop pro flooring center. Free estimates and expert installation. Nearly 40 years of local trusted service. That's M&V Floor Covering and Twilis Fabrics. 2005 General Custer and Hayes.
Williams with a good rebound. He gets it out to Watts. Now Watts sets up and begins the attack. Keltner. Williams. And they'll start it back over. With 6 minutes left here, the Indians lead it 41-24. Keltner. Boy, a Great Bend all over Keltner that time, and that's going to set the, well, the Indians will not shoot it yet. That was only the 6th foul on Great Bend, so Indians will have one more before they're in the 1-and-1.
Foul on Kyle there, that's his 2nd.
Montgomery hits number 6. Ryan Montgomery, nice jump shot, 44-24. Now the Indians back with that 20-point lead they had at halftime. Long three-pointer missing.
Good block by McGowan that time.
But McGowan really did not block off well. Actually, he let the Great Bend player get in inside him, and because of it, it cost him a foul.
It's McGowan's 3rd personal foul. It's going to send Erb to the line to shoot another, or he'll shoot 2 shots this time.
It's one of those things where fatigue starts setting in and kind of forget yourself.
And it's amazing how fatigue can set in a little earlier when you're up 20 points.
It happens.
Well, we've got 3 out of 6 Indian seniors knocked down a 3 tonight. Let's see if we can get the rest of them involved.
44-25. The Indians lead it here by 19. Herb trying to hit another one, and he does. Great Bend has a rather young basketball team. They're going to be good here in the future.
Great Bend's talent seems to come in waves. They had a class that graduated last year with 3 or 4 very strong players. And they like to start their players young. You'll see a lot of their bench be sophomores, even freshmen. Get them that game time experience. By the time they're juniors, they're experienced players.
Williams cans it 2. Had his toe on the line that time. Well, you give him that shot, he's going to make it.
Yeah, he's got 13 points tonight, 3 3-pointers. That one was a 2.9-pointer. Just barely on the line.
Herb, nice turnaround working against McGowan.
And good defense by McGowan that time. Even though he knocked down the shot, McGowan stayed straight up, kept the man in front of him, and did a good job of blocking out.
Yes, he did. 46-28, an 18-point Indian lead. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left here. Kellner doesn't hit it. Schneider pulls it out. And a high arching shot by Matt Hafner. That's a 3. Hafner's only 5'6", and man, did he put some air under that one. 3-on-1 break.
Maybe a little too generous that time. Watts had the layup, gave it back to Keltner. I don't know, maybe they were trying to hit the trailer McGowan for a dunk attempt, something like that. Anyway, Keltner fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes you can be too unselfish.
This game brought to you tonight by Nextech. Are your phone bills spinning out of control? Put the brakes on runaway phone bills with local service from Nextech. Sign up with the Nextech Power of One plan and get discounted local telephone service, unlimited dial-up internet access, plus long-distance calling anywhere, anytime in the continental U.S. That's Nextech, the power of one.
Keltner at the free throw line, 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. The Indians lead it by 16, 47-31. Keltner hits it. 48-31. And another high arching 3. Wow. Matt Hafner hits another one. I've never seen a ball arch that much.
Now, Hafner kind of using a lost art in basketball. A lot of times we see players these days kind of shoot that ball right at the rim. Hafner using the arch, and it's working for him.
Wow, 48-34. Indians want a timeout here with 3:52 left. They lead it. In the Indian game plan, defense always plays a big part. And Phil, you've been part of this program in the past, an integral part of it, and you know Coach very well. What's been the key to his success over the years?
Well, the thing that Coach Keltner will stress to you as a player is he wants you to get out there when you're on the floor and give 100%. If you get tired, he's going to have someone to come in there for you. When you're on the floor, you got to be giving your all on both ends, especially on defense. And I think that's really been a key for him throughout the years, keeping that intensity on the floor. And often you can catch teams off guard just by getting out there and getting in their face on defense and stopping any continuity that they want to get on the offensive end.
Well, it's sure working this year as the Indians are the #1 team ranked in 5A. 18-2, I believe, coming into tonight's ball game. McGowan, nice job.
I think Herb got a piece of that shot.
A little frustration on McGowan's part that time. Needs to just go back down court and forget it.
Great Bend trying to get Hafner open again for 3. Semino gets called for going through a screen there. That'll be his second personal foul.
That'll put Micah Kyle at the free throw line. 3:29 left here in the ball game. This quarter not going quite as rapidly as, or half, I guess, as the first half. 25 minutes to play that first half.
Unbelievable. The ball just stayed in play. Clock never stopped. Both teams patient, but take care of the ball, at least keeping it in bounds. And, yeah, that's one of the fastest halves I've ever seen.
I looked at my watch at the end of the half, and it was the game had started at 8, and it was 25 after 8. I thought, wow. So Kyle hits a couple. Now a 12-point Hayes High lead. So, you know, the Indians have squandered a few points here. They had it up to 20. They've not been able to get it above 20.
Well, off the strength of having their shooters, Great Bend been able to get back in this game from the foul line and from the three-point line. Indians just need to be wary of what that cushion stays at and play smart basketball.
That was not a real smart play as Matt kind of became too aggressive in there.
Wassinger losing his balance and instead of traveling through the ball off, didn't get it to an Indian player though.
Boy, Great Bend, that ball just would not fall.
Snyder couldn't get that one to fall. He still hasn't scored tonight.
Wow.
They've done a great job of shutting him down from the field.
If you had to bet on that happening, you sure wouldn't do it.
Chris McGowan picks up that foul. That's his 4th personal foul. Herb gets at the ball here. Now within the next minute or so, we can expect Coach Keltner to take his seniors out of the game one by one. This might be the last appearance of Chris McGowan, who gets a good hand from the crowd.
But the Panthers now actually within 10 points. I'm not sure that Coach Keltner is going to take any seniors out here for a while. Good lead pass. Nice job behind the back. Keltner stays under control but misses. Wassinger, great job. Well, that's why Matt Wassinger is in there. He's a hustler. Nice pass by Seminole. Now, Indians running some clock. Williams, three-pointer, bounces away. Great Bend with the ball. A chance to make this a 3-possession game. Snyder, three-pointer from out front. Misses. That probably wasn't a real wise shot.
Snyder, their senior leader out there, trying to get something started. Maybe hurried that shot selection a little bit. So we got a tie up on the floor, and it's going to stay with Great Bend.
2 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the ball game. Great Bend trails Hayes by 10, 48-38. Indians probably a pretty good foul by number 15 that time for Great Bend, Kyle.
Indians able to get it in quickly to Semino. Had Keltner on the fly, got it away, but was fouled after he got the pass off. It'll put Semino on the line to shoot a 1-on-1. That's Kyle's 3rd personal foul.
Walmart, always low prices, always Walmart, always. Boy, what a big, beautiful store that is out there.
Truly a monument to consumerism.
You can get lost pretty easy in there. All right, Seminole makes the first one. He'll get another, cans it. A 12-point Indian lead now, 12-12 left.
So when it counts, the Indians are good from the line so far. 4 for 4 in this 4th quarter of play.
I'm amazed that they've got Snyder up front.
Good ball movement at that time, and Schneider gets an easy 2 out of it. Great pass.
Jeff Williams, nice block.
Great Bend with another chance here to get it under 10 points. But we've got to travel. Big turnover there by senior Micah Kyle.
1:34 left. Indians will get it here. They lead it by 10, 50-40. The Indians with 10 fouls. Great Bend with 8, so both are in the bonus situation. One the double bonus, the other 1-1. Oh, nice feed. Beautiful job. Great passing by the Indians, and Seminole puts it in. 52-40. Running jumper, beautiful shot. Micah Kyle.
Big shot there by Kyle. Felt he needed to make up for that turnover, perhaps. Quick running jumper down the lane. Still a 10-point ball game. We've got 1:18 to go. So Great Bend still with a little work to do to try to chip away at that lead.
And let's talk a little bit about all our wonderful sponsors. Just a quick line listing: A&A Coors Recycling, Advantage Glass Plus, Commercial Builders Inc., Eagle Communications, G-Dubs and G. Willikers, Golden Plains Credit Union, Insurance Planning, Jerry Luter's Accounting, M&D Excavating, USD 489, The Horseshoe Bar and Grill, RDH Electric, OK Video, Stromgren Supports, T-Bones, the Meckenstock Group, The Print Shop, Thomas More Prep Marion, Wendy's, Birdie's Pharmacy, M&V Floor Covering and Twila's Fabrics, Next Tech, and Walmart. A big thank you to all our sponsors.
So you got to wonder if Great Bend going to start putting Hayes High on the line here. Got to do something with a minute left to go, down 10.
Indians do a good job of moving the ball around.
No foul, Wassinger.
Great Bend comes out and they put Matt Wassinger on the line. 1 minute and 3 seconds left. Indians up by 10.
Now, while these free throws not deathly important for the Indians, maybe some good practice for Wassinger here in a end of the game situation at the line. He'll be up there to shoot a 1-and-1.
Wassinger missing. Jeff Williams trying to get the ball.
Goes off Schneider, and it's going to stay with the Indians. Big break for the Indians there. It's a foul on Hafner. His third personal foul.
Well, with 1 minute left, we're going to see Great Bend doing a lot of fouling.
So that fast-moving game may not turn out that way after all. Semino to the line here. He'll shoot two. The Indians now in a double bonus situation. Good hustle there by Williams to get in there on the rebound. Kyle back quickly the other way. Williams knows he committed an ill-advised foul there on Earp. That'll put him on the line to shoot two.
53-42. The Indians lead it. 53.3 seconds left.
So free throw shooting pretty good for both teams here in this fourth quarter. Great Bend 8 for 9 from the line here in the fourth.
Immediately after this ball game, we'll have Phil give you a quick scoring rundown and before we sign off. (53-43), 10-point lead. Now Great Bend with the opportunity to get this in single digits. They do, and it's a three possession.
First time it's been single digits since 9-0 Hayes High.
Now it's one of those things where it's just about a foul every time you go up and down the court. And that last minute ends up taking 6 or 7.
Not the foul on Matt Toole. That's his first foul. Watts unable to hit from the free throw line.
Big thing Hayes wants to do now is just force Great Bend into taking time off the clock. Play tough defense. Don't give them anything easy. Take away the three-pointer from them, and then they've got this ball game at hand. Now 54-44.
That's number 5 on Matt Wassinger. Got called for the block on there. So that'll do it for Matt. 32 seconds to go. Not the way he wanted to end his senior career in Hayes High, but he had a great night and a great season here.
Boy, he sure has. Nice round of applause for Matt as he comes off. Great senior season, regular season, we should say, because we're going to have this Indian team moving on, are we not?
That's right.
And hopefully, we talked to Sunil Kerner earlier. If the Indians do move on, we hope to follow them. So maybe we'll be able to bring you some more games here on Cable Channel 14.
Williams again tenaciously rebounding. He just doesn't stop.
He wants to add to his rebounding numbers. All right, 54-45. Indians lead it here. 32 seconds left. On Ryan. Brett wants to go to the free throw line, so he dribbled it around there a little bit. Said, hey, I want to go to the free throw line. I'll dribble it here a little bit, see if they hack me.
Ryan trying to add to his 3 points so far tonight.
And hits the first one, he'll get another. Ryan on the floor right now, along with Williams, Semino, Keltner, and McGowan.
Coach getting ready to put in his seniors so he can take them out, so they can get the hand they deserve.
Gowan is fouled.
So McGowan will go to the line to shoot 2 here. 14.9 seconds to go.
Well, for all practical purposes, the Hayes High Indians have this one in hand, and they're going to end the season as the #1 team in 5A, the regular season.
Jeff Williams checking out here. He gets a great hit.
Here goes the seniors, Jeff Williams, Stu Keltner, Phil Semino. Ryan Montgomery. And, of course, on the bench already, Wassinger.
McGowan set to check out on the next dead ball here.
And out comes Chris McGowan, and he gets a big hand. Cody Chaffin in the ball game, along with
We got Nicholas Schneider, Craig Stramel, Justin Randa, along with Marcus Watts.
9 seconds left here. Watts, nice pass. Whoa. Ball game's over. The Hayes High Indians win it here to stretch their streak 19-2, #1 team in 5A, 56-45 victory over the Great Bend. And Phil working fast and furiously to get you the scores here. We'll tell you that the Indians came out early. They held Great Bend to 2 points in the first period, and Great Bend didn't get those 2 points until 30 seconds left in the first period. Bill, what do we have?
All right, first for the Great Bend Panthers, we got Evan Herrera with 2, Micah Kyle with 7, Matt Toole with 4, Matt Havener with 13, Ryan Earp with 12, Clint Snyder with 2, and Oliver Trent with 4. For the victorious Hayes High Indians, we've got Marcus Watts with 6, Brett Unrein with 4, 13 points for Stuart Keltner, 2 for Matt Wassinger, 3 for Phil Semino, 11 for Jeff Williams, Ryan Montgomery had 7, and Chris McGowan with 3.
And that's going to do it here from the Hayes High School Gymnasium. The Hayes High Indians win it 56-45. Thanks for tuning in, folks, and we'll see you again.
Cable 14 Local Sports, high school basketball, brought to you by
First down,